Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Talk About Sleep, the channel where we talk about sleep and other things. Today's video is part 2 of my January question and answer session. Now, if you follow this channel, you know that once a month I answer any comments or questions that have been asked over the last month. So if you have any questions on the things we talk about today or any of my videos, please share your questions, your thoughts, whatever. I will interact and answer all of them in a video. Okay, so thank you for subscribing. As we get closer to 1,000 subscribers, one lucky viewer at random will get a signed copy of my book, which is that guy right there. But you got to be in to win it, so please subscribe. These videos are for educational purposes only. And with that stuff out of the way, let's get to today's video. So, like I said on last one was about kind of random questions. Today's video is all about medications, okay? So, Tina K writes on my Let's Talk About Gabapentin video, this med has the most horrible withdrawals. I mean, I can't disagree, Tina. Everybody has kind of their own experience with every medication. I mean, if you watch my trazodone videos, people say that they've had the worst time, with that. Everybody responds differently, right? But it also depends on how long you've been on it for, what dose you're on, right? What else is going on. But truthfully, gabapentin, yeah, people can get with mild withdrawals. It's not really physically addictive the way some of those other medicines are, like benzodiazepine, like Klonopin or Xanax. Those are definitely physically addicting. Gabapentin, yeah, I mean, I guess it could cause that, but really what I would do with any of these medications, whether it be gabapentin or trazodone or whatever, is you want to wean down slowly. Okay, I don't know if that happened in your case, but if you were my patient, that's what I would tell you. Definitely wean down very slow. All right, well, I hope you're off it now and you're doing good. On my Xyrem and Xywav video, Kyle writes, could this be used for chronic insomniacs? In theory, it could be, and we'll get back to that in a second. I know it's not approved for insomnia, but part of the condition of insomnia is not getting deep restorative sleep on a nightly basis, correct? Also, if it could be helpful in the aspect, would a chronic insomniac have to pair it with an approved insomnia medication to get the sleep started, or this medication do that as well? Currently, no approved insomnia meds restore or give deep sleep for severe sufferers, which ends up disabling them. Kyle, that's a good point. The interesting thing about Xyrem and Xywav is with narcolepsy patients, they often have very, very poor sleep. So you would think somebody with narcolepsy, they'd be a great sleeper, right? Because they're so tired. Their sleep actually is very, very disrupted. Maybe even more so than just a garden variety insomniac. So with narcolepsy, we think of it as wakefulness intruding onto sleep, which is why they have insomnia, and sleepiness intruding onto wakefulness, which is why they're tired. Okay, but Wakix, Xyrem, Xywav, they're not approved for insomnia. They probably will not be. But there are ways you can improve your sleep, and certainly I think you need a sleep specialist for sure. Speaking of gabapentin actually has been shown in some literature to actually increase the depth of the sleep. Okay, people get more M3 sleep, delta wave sleep. It's not across the board, but there is literature showing that happens, so that might be something to consider. But good luck to you. Speaking of trazodone, Canadian writes, really true, man. I've been taking it for a while and it helps me get along with people more and I feel less depressed. Yeah, I mean, it's an antidepressant, right? So the fact that you're sleeping better and feeling better and your mood's better, it all kind of goes hand in hand. So I'm glad. Good job. Good job taking that. Brandon writes, also on trazodone, what about priapism for trazodone? How common is that? Great question. So priapism, for people watching out there, it's basically a very, very painful erection that won't go away. Okay? And you definitely do see it with medications of this type. Nefazodone, okay? Nefazodone, which is very similar to trazodone. That's kind of what is known for. Trazodone, it is in the literature, but it's less than 1%. I personally have never seen it, okay, but it can happen. Obviously, if that happens, probably not a good idea for you to be taking it. people who have sickle cell anemia, if somebody has multiple myeloma or a leukemia, they're at higher risk. And if there's any like anatomical issue with the penis, that also can kind of trigger it. But in kind of normal situations, normal use, it really shouldn't cause that. I mean, I guess it's possible, but I haven't seen it, and the literature says it's pretty rare. So hopefully it hasn't happened to you, because I do think it's a good medicine. So, good question though. So that's the ones for today. I'm glad that you guys got your questions out there. Please feel free to comment on this video. If there's something I could explain better or something you want me to talk about in the next video, please let me know. Please subscribe to the channel, like it, share it with your friends and family. And my link to my book is the Amazon link is in the description box down below, so check that out. And until next time, everybody, sleep well.